is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champions, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Handoff to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Breaks into the clear. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his target. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Handoff. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's good, right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Third down play for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical 1st down to keep this drive rolling.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Maryland.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
But the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Maryland has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. We're getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target, and it's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Maryland.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Peters. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. And if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught. Completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. As they answer with their first score of this title game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. he's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Catch made on the sidelines, then move the sticks. It's a first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And now the defense able to bring him down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They get him down to the big gain over the 42.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. What a catch! They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. First down here for this offense. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the ball is picked off. Tackle. First half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this deep, begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peters. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Receivers are bunched together. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, I start to wonder, should I go for this?
The Rebels will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, he continues continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Maryland. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback operating an empty set. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback.
He's looking deep here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's how you finish a play. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Terrapins will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Now it's second down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He's past the marker and still going. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Maryland. They continue to roll up the score. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
Bringing it out, it's Peters. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Catch made by the big tight end. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead.
And now this ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Terrapins. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peters. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency.
Oh, what a grab!
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Eludes a tackle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take the...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Maryland. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Peters. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Play action here on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off. Back and receiver, but man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Took contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. Back-to-back deep shots. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Catch made on the right side. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Has the first down, is still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some miss.
A deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run.